Could Baba Vanga have foreseen Claudia Sheinbaum's rise? The prophecy that could change Mexico forever. Baba Vanga, the mystic from Bulgaria, has long captured the imaginations of people around the world with her remarkable and, at times, eerie predictions. Known as the Nostradamus of the Balkans, her visions spanned decades and encompassed some of the most significant global events, from the tragic 9/11 attacks to the collapse of the Soviet Union. Despite losing her sight at a young age, Baba Vanga was said to receive messages from unseen entities, guiding her in her prophecies. Her remarkable ability to foresee events with uncanny precision has led many to wonder, could she have foreseen the rise of Claudia Sheinbaum in Mexico? And if so, what exactly did she predict about the future of this country? What follows is a deep dive into the potential connection between Baba Vanga's prophecies and the political landscape of Mexico. It's a story that may change how we perceive the future of this nation, and how one woman's leadership might be part of a greater preordained destiny. Before watching, write in the comments, "I open my heart to a miracle of prosperity. I accept, receive, and give thanks for all the gifts life has for me. The universe is working in my favor." If you want more hidden revelations like this, subscribe and turn on the bell. Don't miss anything. Baba Vanga's predictions have never failed to capture the public's attention. From her famous foresight about the September 11 attacks, where she reportedly claimed that the American brothers will fall under the attack of steel birds, to her predictions of natural disasters like the 2004 tsunami, she has demonstrated an uncanny ability to glimpse into the future. But among her most startling predictions was one involving a female leader rising to power in a pivotal country in the Americas. While she never explicitly mentioned Mexico, many researchers believe that her visions about the rise of female leadership could be linked to the current political trajectory of Mexico and its growing influence on the global stage. Among Baba Vanga's most intriguing prophecies was one about the Great Awakening that would take place in a Western Hemisphere country. She foresaw a shift in power that would reshape the region's future, dramatically altering the course of history. While some have speculated that her visions about Latin America could refer to various countries, the timing of events in Mexico seems to strongly align with her predictions. The emergence of new leaders, the transformation of political structures, and the reorganization of global economic relationships have many wondering if Mexico is destined to be the country that brings about this shift in power. In addition to her predictions of a political awakening in the Americas, Baba Vanga spoke of an impending economic and social crisis that would severely impact a key Latin American nation. She predicted that this crisis would be a turning point for the country, a painful process followed by eventual renewal and transformation. Given the current economic turbulence in Mexico, including high inflation rates, political instability, and rising tensions within the country, it's easy to see how her warning may hold relevance today. With global instability and the looming threat of further financial hardship, could Mexico be the nation that faces this hardship before experiencing a rebirth? And if so, what role would a female leader like Claudia Sheinbaum play in guiding the nation through such a tumultuous time? Claudia Sheinbaum has emerged as one of the most influential and prominent figures in Mexican politics. As the first woman to govern Mexico City and a strong contender for the presidency, Sheinbaum's rise signals the potential for a new era in the country's political history. But her ascent is more than just a political milestone. It has uncanny parallels to Baba Vanga's predictions. In her prophecies, the mystic spoke of a female leader who would lead her country through transformation and upheaval, encountering numerous challenges along the way. Sheinbaum's leadership seems to fit this description perfectly. A woman at the helm of one of the most powerful cities in the world, tasked with navigating a time of intense political and economic challenges. But could Sheinbaum truly be the leader Baba Vanga predicted? Sheinbaum's trajectory is both inspiring and complex. Her leadership of Mexico City has been marked by an emphasis on social justice, environmental reform, and inclusive governance. However, her political ascent has not come without significant challenges. In Mexico, political tensions run deep, and the nation's issues, ranging from poverty to drug violence to corruption, pose significant obstacles for any leader. Baba Vanga's prophecies hinted at a female leader who would usher in a period of transformation, but would face fierce opposition and internal conflict. This prophecy raises questions. Is Sheinbaum the leader who will guide Mexico through this turbulent period? Some believe that the rise of Sheinbaum marks the beginning of a new chapter for Mexico, one that could usher in significant reforms and progress for the country. But others warn that the challenges ahead may be greater than expected. If Baba Vanga's prophecies are indeed accurate, Mexico's fate could be tied to the emergence of this female leader. But whether that future will be one of triumph or disaster remains uncertain. Her leadership may be crucial not only for the survival of the country, but also for its evolution in the global order. Baba Vanga's visions are rich with mystery, and her predictions about women in power are particularly thought-provoking. The mystic's warnings were not merely about the rise of women to political office. They also conveyed the struggles these leaders would face in a rapidly changing world. In many cases, these women were expected to navigate complex challenges, deal with opposition, and overcome deep divides within their countries. Could this be the fate awaiting Claudia Sheinbaum? The political landscape in Mexico is incredibly complex, and Sheinbaum's leadership is already being scrutinized. As a female leader in a country with deeply ingrained patriarchal systems, Sheinbaum faces unique challenges. Her policies are constantly challenged by those who seek to maintain the status quo, and the political establishment often works against reform. Yet her ability to stand firm in the face of adversity, coupled with her progressive vision for the future, could allow her to steer Mexico through its current crisis and into a new era of prosperity and peace. However, Baba Vanga's prophecies also remind us that periods of transformation are rarely smooth or simple. The challenges ahead for Sheinbaum could be far greater than anticipated. If Mexico is indeed on the brink of a new era, it may also be facing turbulent times before any lasting changes can take place. The question remains, will Sheinbaum rise to the occasion, navigating the political and social crises of her time, or will the nation fall victim to the chaos that Baba Vanga warned about? Ultimately, what Baba Vanga's predictions about Claudia Sheinbaum suggest is a profound sense of uncertainty. Her words offer no guarantees, only a glimpse into a future shaped by powerful forces both seen and unseen. The path ahead for Mexico is unclear, but what is certain is that the leadership of figures like Sheinbaum will play a pivotal role in determining the country's future. In the end, the question lingers. Could Baba Vanga have foreseen the rise of Claudia Sheinbaum? If her visions hold any truth, Mexico's future may be inextricably linked to the leadership of this remarkable woman. The prophecy suggests that her leadership may be crucial not only for Mexico's survival, but also for its place in the ever-changing global order. As the political landscape of the country continues to evolve, we must ask ourselves, what role will Sheinbaum play in the transformation of Mexico, and how will her leadership impact the future of this great nation? Only time will tell. If you've made it this far, tell me in the comments what you think about this prophecy. I'll reply to the best comments. Throughout Baba Vanga's predictions, one recurring theme is the rise of women to positions of power across the globe. Her visions pointed to a transformative shift in the political landscape, an era where female leaders would come to the forefront and guide their nations through turbulent and transformative times. However, this shift would not come without significant challenges. According to Baba Vanga, a female leader would face an unprecedented crisis in her country, one that would cause deep divisions and internal conflict. These prophecies have led many to speculate that such a scenario might unfold in Mexico, and Claudia Sheinbaum, with her rising prominence in Mexican politics, could be the woman to whom Baba Vanga referred. But as with all prophecies, the question remains, will the changes she brings be for the better, or will they lead to unforeseen difficulties? One of the most intriguing aspects of Baba Vanga's predictions is her mention of a female leader in a nation going through a period of severe political and social unrest. The mystic predicted that this leader would not only face resistance but also lead the country through an inevitable transformation. The specifics of her prophecy resonate strongly with the political climate in Mexico today. Claudia Sheinbaum, the first woman to govern Mexico City and a candidate for the presidency, fits the description of the type of leader Baba Vanga spoke of, a leader rising at a time of deep crisis. As Mexico faces significant political polarization, economic difficulties, and widespread social unrest, Sheinbaum may indeed find herself facing a situation that mirrors Baba Vanga's vision. Baba Vanga did not restrict her prophecies to Europe and Asia. She also left cryptic messages about Latin America. Her predictions about the region were equally as compelling, though much less clear. Some researchers believe that one of her prophecies referred to a nation in Latin America undergoing profound change. She spoke of a country that would experience a period of darkness, followed by a radical transformation led by an unexpected leader. This description appears to align closely with Mexico, especially when we consider the current trajectory of the country and the pivotal role it is set to play in the global arena. Mexico's economy, political structure, and geopolitical influence have been undergoing significant changes, and it is at a crossroads that could shape its future for generations to come. Given these developments, it is entirely plausible that Mexico is the country Baba Vanga was referring to in her predictions. In her visions, Baba Vanga often spoke of times of great uncertainty, followed by rebirth and renewal. She suggested that countries, particularly in the West, would go through periods of crisis before emerging transformed and strengthened. Mexico, with its growing importance as a major player in the global economy and its role in Latin American geopolitics, seems to be the nation she envisioned undergoing such a transformation. The rise of Claudia Sheinbaum, a figure who promises to bring new leadership to the country, fits into this vision of unexpected change and renewal. But whether this transformation will be a positive or negative one is uncertain. Could Sheinbaum truly be the transformative leader who will guide Mexico through its crises? Or will she face overwhelming opposition that threatens to undo the changes she seeks to make? Baba Vanga's prophecies about Latin America also pointed to the region's eventual importance on the global stage. She predicted that Latin American countries would play a crucial role in shaping the future of the world, but that before reaching their potential, they would have to endure significant trials. These trials, according to Baba Vanga, would be painful, but ultimately lead to a new era of prosperity and influence for the region. Could this prophecy be referring to Mexico, a country that is currently facing difficult economic and social challenges, but also has the potential to emerge as a dominant force in global politics? If so, the leadership of Claudia Sheinbaum could be the key to guiding Mexico through these difficult times and positioning it for a brighter future. However, the question remains, will Sheinbaum be able to navigate the trials ahead, or will the challenges prove too great to overcome? Another striking element in Baba Vanga's predictions was her vision of leaders who would come to power in unexpected ways. In many instances, she spoke of individuals who would rise from relative obscurity to lead their nations during times of crisis. These leaders, she predicted, would not always be the obvious choice, but their leadership would prove essential in navigating the challenges their countries would face. Claudia Sheinbaum, while a well-known figure in Mexican politics, has often been viewed as an outsider in the broader political establishment. Her rise to power, while significant, has not followed the typical political trajectory seen with other major political figures. Could this element of her path align with Baba Vanga's vision of unexpected leaders? The timing of Sheinbaum's potential rise to the presidency, amidst widespread political discontent, economic challenges, and social unrest, seems to mirror the patterns outlined in Baba Vanga's prophecies. Baba Vanga's predictions were often filled with both hope and caution. While she spoke of the potential for transformation and renewal, she also cautioned that the leaders who would guide their nations through this period of change would face immense challenges. Mexico, under Sheinbaum's leadership, would not be immune to these challenges. The country is currently divided politically, with stark differences between its rich and poor, between its urban and rural populations, and between different ideological factions. These divisions, along with the social unrest and economic difficulties that have plagued the country, would make Sheinbaum's leadership extremely difficult. Baba Vanga's prophecies suggest that these trials will not be easily overcome, but the leader who rises to the occasion will ultimately play a crucial role in determining the future of the nation. As Claudia Sheinbaum continues to rise in prominence and her potential to lead Mexico becomes increasingly apparent, the question of whether she is the leader Baba Vanga spoke of remains unanswered. If her prophecies are correct, Mexico stands on the precipice of a new era, one marked by dramatic change and uncertainty. It is unclear whether this transformation will be a positive one or whether it will lead to unforeseen difficulties. But one thing is certain: the leadership of figures like Sheinbaum will play a pivotal role in shaping the future of the country. Baba Vanga's prophecies are cryptic, often filled with symbolism and ambiguity. While it is difficult to say with certainty whether Sheinbaum is the leader she predicted, the similarities between her rise and Baba Vanga's visions are striking. Whether Mexico is on the brink of a radical transformation or headed toward a period of crisis remains uncertain. But as Sheinbaum's leadership continues to gain traction, it is clear that the nation's fate may very well rest in her hands. The path forward is fraught with challenges, but it also holds the potential for profound change. Will Claudia Sheinbaum rise to the occasion, or will Mexico find itself at the mercy of forces beyond its control? Only time will tell. Now that you know this, I'll leave you with this video where we reveal another shocking secret. Click here before it's too late.